For me, the biggest benefit of taking AP classes has probably been how it's impacted my time management skills. I've really learned how to utilize my time, and I feel like that'll really help me as I enter college because I want to go to college and medical school and all of that. So I think the time management skills that I've gotten from taking AP is probably the biggest advantage.
Managing AP classes whenever you're also in extracurriculars, like for example, I'm in Pride, it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot about knowing that it'll be easier at the end of it, I guess. You're not doing it for your moment there. You're not doing it for the time where you're in AP classes and in the height of your marching season, and you're doing it for the next semester where you know that's going to be easier, or you're doing it for college where you know that you're not going to have to take these classes now. It is a lot of work, but it's very manageable, and it's especially manageable if you have the right mindset going into it. I think AP classes have helped prepare me for college the best via the workload that they give me, and I know that in college it's going to be much more similar to the AP credits, and so going into college, if I'm doing AP classes, Pride, Combo, everything else that I'm doing extracurricular, and then I go into college and I'm doing just college classes, then I should be able to get through those without really, much of a ton of difficulty like many people would going into college from high school.
So the good thing about both concurrent and AP classes is that they both give you college credit. How I choose whether I take a concurrent class or an AP class is more based on my interest. So the concurrent classes are shorter. They're only one semester. For the classes that I'm more interested in, I want to major in, so like STEM, I'll take AP.
So I'm hoping to go into the University of Oklahoma next fall. With any luck, I should be going in with almost all of my freshman year classes knocked out so I can start as essentially a sophomore in college.
Last year, the two that stood out to me were Mrs. Wilson. She was my math teacher. She's definitely one of the best teachers I've ever had. And Mrs. Lewis, who teaches AP Lang. And then this year, my favorite classes are with Dr. Stobie and Mr. Bailey.
So the first teacher that comes to mind whenever you ask that question is Dr. Stobie. I've been with him every year that I've been in high school. He did my pre-AP chemistry class and then my AP chemistry and now AP biology. And that's something that's really cool about these AP classes is because a lot of your AP teachers also will do pre-AP and they'll help lead you into it. And so you'll get to know them over several years.
I think the two biggest things is that their classes are always really engaging. They don't just assign things, they want to hear feedback from their students. They ask their students questions and really value the answers. And then also they develop really good relationships with their students. I feel like if I have a question, I'm pretty timid usually. I don't really want to ask things, but with them, if I'm confused about something, I know I can ask them. I just feel comfortable asking them for any help I need in regards to academics.